So how'd you want to kind of structure it, having done that last year?
Kind of just like they did, just kind of get the kids in, have them stretch a little bit, then kind of get them straight to the information, get you straight, fixing their game, helping their game, upgrading them as players. And as young men, we had a weather delay here for about 30 minutes, so we got them all in the classroom and kind of were able to just talk to them, kind of get to know them, get to know their goals, let them get to know us a little bit, without football helmets. So it's been a great deal so far, we're blessed.
How important was it for you to come back to Catholic and give back to the school that helped build you to the football player that you are now?
It means the most. At Catholic they always say it's more than four, and that kind of always gonna stick with me because I see all type of alumni from all over the place. You'll be in Florida and you'll see a big Catholic sticker. So definitely more than four. And it's something that I'll probably forever cherish and forever come back to because of how good it was to me.
And I see a lot of your LSU teammates and your offensive line coach Brad Davis is here. What does that mean to you that your teammates wanted to come out and help with this camp and support you?
It shows just how much those guys love me and how strong we built our relationship. I feel like all those guys to me are brothers. Whether they've been here with me since I came in or whether they came in this year, I feel like we all have grown to be brothers. And it just shows how much they support, what I have going on and how much, it's vice versa the other way, too. If they had a camp, me and the guys went to Monroe and helped Will with his camp. So, it's just a big brotherhood thing, it's a support system.
What made you want to start a camp for yourself?
Kind of just wanted to give back, man. I was a kid coming up in Baton Rouge. They never had really O-line, D-line camps for the younger group. So kind of wanted to give back and, give them the younger guys some knowledge so that they can better their games early rather than late.
What's maybe the biggest life lesson you want to impress upon these kids? Because I'm sure a lot of them, are coming up the same way you did.
Yeah, just never give up. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of forces in the world that can pull you away from your dream or kind of stop you from thinking about it. Take that focus off of your dream. And I feel like you always got to be, loyal to your dream. You got to be loyal to yourself. So I feel like you got to always kind of push towards your dreams no matter what's going on outside of it. You just got to keep working towards it.
How many kids did you have show up today?
About 65.
And what was their age ranges?
8 to 15.
8 to 15. Why was it important to you, for the younger kids, like you mentioned? I know you said there wasn't a lot of camps, in Baton Rouge, but these younger kids, who knows where they'll be, in 10 years like you are. How important was it to you to just be a good role model for them and show them the way?
Yeah, for me, I know back then when I was a kid, I was like a sponge. When somebody came after practice that was an LSU player, Darius guys would always come around. Whatever he said, I was taking it in, whether it was, something that I could have used or something that it wasn't, I was always taking it in. So I feel like, there's definitely a couple of those kids in that group. There's definitely a couple of kids who are going to listen to everything you say and going to take it to heart. And to those kids, that's the guys we're trying to reach out to. That's the guys we want to show up to the camp. That's the guys we want to teach to, mentor to. So just those type of kids, kids that want to learn, kids that want to get better. And, we're here to help them. I brought the whole line out, and that's about 17, 18 guys. If I know one of those guys are going to pour something into one of the kids. So just the main goal, just kind of give the kids some knowledge, give them some power, give them some motivation early.
What do you hope that they get out of this, whether that be, more football knowledge, technical skills, or just like life skills?
Kind of want to. Well, we're doing a lot of stuff with it. We want to show them competition, honestly. A lot of kids come and we're bigger, so we get tired and we kind of, all right, I'm done. But you want to show that you got to push through it. We got a lot of we got a lot of stations here where we kind of let the kids kind of get them a little tired. Let them get a little fatigued to kind of see how they react. Not getting them too tired to where they're dead tired, but just making them get tired to where they mentally have to be strong and mentally have to push through the stations. And the campers are doing really good with it, actually.
What was your rating in the video game?
90.
What do you think about that?
I'm blessed, man. I came from the bottom. I a four-star guy who, nobody knew what was going to happen, and now I'm here. So just blessed, and you got my head on straight, working on getting better the next day.
Are you going to get a copy of the video game and
yeah.
play it when it comes out?
Yeah, I think it comes out July 19th. I'm waiting on the date. Got the date saved.
I guess you can't really play with yourself because you can't really play offensive line.
Oh, no, I'm going to be a running back.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I already got it planned out.
So are you going to be Josh Williams or?
See, Josh Williams probably going to be the 2-back, and I'm going to be the number 1 back. I'm going to go ahead and switch the depth chart around a little bit, make myself a 99,
So you're going to change yourself?
Yeah.
The whole deal? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Have fun with it.
Can I ask you a few football questions?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
How different is it, if at all, with Joe Sloan as the OC, the scheme, how you guys are blocking, all that?
I feel like a lot of more guys are way more comfortable with Joe Sloan. I feel like, you know, he's been amazing so far with just kind of pushing guys. You know, he's been with Nuss for a while now, and I feel like they have a really good bond and really good connection where he's allowed to push Nuss, and Nuss is accepting it, and he's willing to get pushed. So I feel like we have a really good thing going, and I feel like, you know, Coach Sloan's going to take us to that next level.
How's the chemistry with DJ Chester? I know the rest of you guys are back. He's coming in. He played a little bit last year. You guys fitting in well, you think?
Yeah, I think we are. I feel like DJ is a young guy who's willing to get old, who's willing to take those young guy responsibilities, and he's a great kid, honestly. Just a kid who's willing to take in knowledge from the game. You know, he's in there the most probably, watching film, just kind of getting used to what he's going to see this year and kind of the different looks that he's going to see. So I'm really proud of what he's doing and how he's come so far, and yeah, he's a great kid.
You guys were a finalist for the Joe Moore Award last year for being the best offensive line. And with the experience that is returning, just the depth, is that the goal again this year, to actually win it this year and be the best offensive line in the country?
Yeah, our number one goal is to win a national championship. You know, I feel like once you do that, a lot of more accolades come with it. A lot of more guys get drafted. A lot of more guys get paid or whatever they're in it for. So I feel like us winning the national championship would boost our chances of winning the Joe Moore, which would boost our chances of everybody looking amazing. So we definitely want to go win that national championship. And then, you know, if we get that Joe Moore on the road to that, then, you know, that's what we're going to take.
How has it been different working with Jaden, now working with Nuss, and he's stepping into the QB1 role? How's that been for y'all?
Honestly, it's fun because you got to block for longer. You know, Nuss is trying to look down the field to throw that ball down deep. So, you know, we got to hold our blocks a little longer. And, you know, I feel like we got a great offensive line who's very capable of doing that.
Now you got to get back. Something you said in there. People wanted to move you around when you were growing up, guard, center. Just run me through that, and now trying to redeem yourself and show them that I can play tackle. I'm going to go play in the league, you know?
Right. See, I always kind of had the confidence that I could play any position on the O-line, no matter what it was. And coming out of high school, you know, I didn't know whether I was going to be at tackle or guard. There was a senior tackle there when I first got there. There was two senior tackles, I think, and then there was me and Will. So, you know, me and Will kind of had our head on straight. We kind of set goals early, and, you know, we attacked those goals. I feel like I kind of put my head down and work. You know, I kind of shut down all the noise. I would stay off social media. I would just kind of study my plays, you know, just do everything that it took to get me to where I needed to be. And I feel like it definitely paid off. You know, I feel like it wasn't as much of trying to redeem myself, but as much trying to prove myself to myself. You know, I didn't know either. They kind of had me confused. So it got to a point where I was like, all right, screw this. I'm gonna prove this to myself. It's not about nobody else. Yes, sir.
And then just the D-line. Do you see improvement there going against them in practice versus last year? Is it palpable?
Yeah, they're definitely more confident. They got a look in their eye, look like they're playing for something bigger than themselves. So, you know, when they got the look in their eyes like that, you know, you feel really confident about those guys, and you feel happy about how much they've grown.